So the tariffs are not paid by the government, they are paid by the businesses, and they ultimately hurt the country that is imposing the tariffs. Let me put it this way. If the US is imposing a 50% tariff on automobiles made in Canada, it's the US customers who ultimately end up paying that 50% tariff and potentially more. The way it works is this: when you are importing a product from, let's say, Canada into the US and there's a 50% tariff on it, suppose it's a truck that costs $100,000, the tariff on the truck would be $50,000. So if it's General Motors or GMC, it doesn't matter. Whoever is importing the truck from Canada into the United States is responsible for paying that tariff. Canadians don't pay the tariff. Canada, as a country, and the Canadian government do not pay the tariff. So you are probably wondering, why would Donald Trump do that? The reason is that he wants to create a short-term pain for auto manufacturers in order to pressure them into building more vehicles in America. That's what a tariff dispute looks like. So when Canada says, you know what, we are not now going to impose tariffs on the US, Canada is also making certain products more expensive for Canadians. Counter tariffs can hurt Canadians as well. The tariffs themselves aren't actually paid by the governments. The people who ultimately lose are often the customers within the country imposing them. So now, tariffs being imposed on both sides can ultimately create a net loss for both Canada and the United States. Did the tariffs work if they succeeded in bringing manufacturing into America? Yes. Do customers ultimately end up paying the higher price? Do you and I end up footing that bill? Yes. And the justification is jobs. This is where the tariff concept starts to become more complicated. But in short, that's the basics of what I'll call economics 101 on tariffs: what they are, how they work, and how ultimately you end up paying the price.